Ding. Okay. Alright. Good afternoon. To a bit more. Right, so I have last time finally managed to get fuck. What was it? Elderlicht. Finally beat Elderlicht. That's what it was. On Apocalypse 12 with the veteran of Elderlicht finally done, so I can finally move on. Now, what do we need to do? What I need to do is, first of all, decide whether I play Glintfine, Amberwald, or Runenberg. Is Glen not actually also just Wald? Is it just Wald? Oh, wouldn't be surprising. Right. I honestly think I'm gonna go with Glintfine. Let me see, what do we have? More money. Disappear automatically. That won't be useful, I don't think. Heroes have one action point. Skill improved, damage improved. All heroes have +1 skill range. I think I'll remove that and get the Omen of Growth for more XP. Right, if I recall this one correctly, it is very short. It is like, I believe, only 7 nights. However, compare. Elderlicht, 37 attempts. Glintfine, 7 attempts. Even before I went to 12, I needed like 20 attempts to get Apocalypse 1 on Elderlicht, while Glintfine was just done. So, I expect this to be a lot faster than Elderlicht. Which wouldn't surprise me, because Elderlicht is kind of the hardest map in my opinion. I should probably preface I've never beaten Runenberg, which I feel like has the toughest boss. Oh yeah, this is the only map where you can build at the start. What do we have? We have a gun, hammer, druid staff. What do we have? Druid staff, ferocious for extra damage. In that case, you shouldn't have the debuff stick. Crit down, reliability, and crit power. Yeah, you should definitely not have the debuff stick if you go for raw damage. You're also a dwarf, meaning 7 movement is actually fine. What do we have? Infantryman with momentum and physical damage, mana and resistance, but unhealthy. Do you have momentum stuff? You don't. You do have spiky counter vampire organic armor, which is kind of funny. It's always kind of funny to have, especially in someone that already buffs his physical damage. And then we have Gravedigger with resistance, daily health regen, and accuracy, so ranged weapons are okay on you, in which case you keep the stick for now. I will start by building myself gold mines and upgrading one of them. I think having the gold mines at the start is gonna be relevant. Big wave from down here, so let us get ballista in and some wall. Now this one is a bit annoying, but the wall is basically gonna just go like this, with a gate there in the middle. This is the middle here. And I can't afford a ballista. Didn't expect to, right. The dwarf probably has to stay inside. But we can do it like this. Destiny. Increase size by 20%, 50%. What? I don't know what's coming, but I feel like it's not gonna be too much of a problem. And then epiphanies, what do we have? Now anything that is economy based, like the drill, is gonna be useless because this only has like 7 knights. We're not gonna get enough out of that. I think I'm just immediately gonna do the arrow slits. Oh, Veteran of Elderlicht. I start with that so we can stack that up faster. Immediate elite. That is good to see. Just gun him down. And I think I don't want you to be overheating yet. I don't want you to get hurt, so you do not charge in. And you can't really do anything. You will get rid of this. Because I want a gate there, and this shit is annoying. Alright. Targeted with negative alteration, 4 tiles from caster. That should be easily achievable. I think I'd rather just do it like this. And that one's done. Kill 32 or more isolated targets. The real issue currently is that everybody is fucking slow. We don't really have issues killing them, but getting back out is gonna be an issue. There's another elite coming in. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Start with that. Six or more from the caster, that should be possible. Wait, kill 63 or more. Well, that may be a bit more difficult, especially with the gun. The gun is definitely not my choice of weapon for that. I think I might restart just to get better weapons in. Yeah, I do not want a cannon at the first mission, at the first level, at the first night. I think that's not good. Even though I would have loved to have Elderlicht, the Veteran of Elderlicht. I don't think I want a cannon at the start. Bleh. Dual wielding scepters, that's a good start. Another cannon. Fuck me. Big hammer. What do we have? Damage, health, poison damage, less health, and armor down. You might not want to be in melee with this armor loss. What do we have here? Move point. 80 health and then 10% reliability. Okay. Propagation bounces, backshots down, resistance up. That sounds good. Okay, you know what? Let's just try it with a gun. Get rid of that. I actually think I might not need a... I might not need the walls at the start. Just do it like that. What equipment do you have outside? You don't have bag slots. You have the death orb, you have the bee sting. I will, however, once again start with the gold mines. Upgrade 1. Build some defenses. I can build some wall. Not a whole lot, but at least like 2 pieces. Get rid of this barricade, it's annoying. You have 60 armor and 270 health. You're also a dwarf. Right. You have 8 movement. I feel like I want you to have these scepters. Even though this guy has the propagation bounces. Ooh, Commander of Lakeburg. Well, that sounds great. I'm just wondering if I want this just to cheese the shit out of the bosses. Because we have 2 bosses and I think they're kind of strong, if I recall correctly. Dwarf with hammer, as it should be. Heroes that haven't moved this turn. Unfortunately, we aren't quite in range. Well, that's 1 done at least. Right. Need to be careful with him. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Unfortunately, you don't have enough things to do with only your hammer. You are gonna get shot by the ballista. I don't think... at least hope you get shot by the ballista. He also has +4 block baseline because he's a dwarf. Have your heroes getting hit less than 5 times? That's something I intended to do anyway. Okay. Honestly, just laser. I don't think I'll get the less than 5 times. I think is how did you not get hit by a ballista? Oh, the fucking aiming logic on those things is annoying sometimes. Fucking get smacked. Right, without moving. 1, 2. Just mortar them. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the without moving done, unfortunately. Okay. Kill less than 4 enemies or wing it. Okay, we can probably do that. And we still have the ballista, so... And you now need to chill for like a second and let this thing cool down. It's 2 turns for no winged. That's annoying. I'd hoped we could just stun him. Punch. Oh yeah, bring it might get shot by the ballista. This guy will definitely just make it inside and I hate it. Yeah, he will get inside, he will get shot by the ballista. What do we have? 6 enemies or more, target with a negative alteration. That should be possible. There are 3 stunned enemies. So we have that done. Fucking missed. I think I'm just gonna laser them. Give yourself armor. I think the next thing I want to build are the mana wells. Not necessarily the temples, because the temples... I haven't lost health yet, but I have used up mana. Alright. I could use a follow-up, but I don't think I need to. Okay, have a gunshot. We're already at 4. Hate that. Okay, you now need to cool down first. You are at 12, meaning you will take 2 turns to cool down. That sucks. He is wounded, which is good enough. Fuck. Okay, I think one of you might need to come down here. Because we can't go too high panic. That is still the case. Is there actually... Wait, I completely forgot to check. I haven't marked it. I need to check what my mission is outside of just panic level S. I'm just gonna jump over here. You're gonna take damage, but I guess that's fine. The really annoying thing is that the damage isn't even blocked by armor. You cannot prevent the cannon damage, and I hate it. Stupid blocker. Punch. Good. Yeah. At this point, I think it's fine if we just send it in there. Good ballista shots. Give you some dodge, I guess. I'm surprised he's not even wounded yet. Level 4. Very good. Panicle Blast. 310, which means this night, Ballista, next night we can just start setting up, what are they called? Right, we'll set up those two. We'll need to get ourselves at least one house. I think 2 is better. Restore mana to all heroes. Mana to all heroes. You there, you there. Then, I think I do in fact need a temple. Just for this guy. Upgrade the house, upgrade the house. Get me items from these piles of corpses. Let us see what we get. Level 5 equipment at the start, which is always kind of neat because those levels starts you up with, like, you start with level 0 equipment and you just get level 5 on the second night, the first night. It's pretty good. Get me a short bow. Damage, poison damage, magic damage up. I think I'll take that. Archmaster's Druidic Staff, some pants. Choose your destiny. 9 are replaced by. I'll replace 3 by bulkies. Level ups. Now we have to look at the perks. You are a scholar, propagation bouncer, slash spots, resistance and healing received. You do have the volatile reaction for even more bounces, which is kind of funny. In which case you want weapons with propagation bounces, which are mostly magic weapons, the big hammer, and the hand crossbow, and I think that's it. So you'd go for magic weapons, meaning you want not a third eye, the magic fuel. Right, sorry, just next week is a birthday and we're thinking about the present. Right. What was I on? You want magic weapons. However, the bouncing magic weapons are the Druidic Staff, the Scepter, the Book, and all 3 of them have propagations with negative status effects, which makes me think what you do is actually just this shit. Oh, the boomerang as well, which also profits, I believe, more from this path than the actual, like, this path, though I will take a field study. Oh, if I go with this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. So I can't have all of these. Especially because I need one. No, I don't. Do I need a septic shock? Maybe not. Your damage isn't bound to a specific attribute, though. I think I can skip that. In that case, I can also kind of skip that, though. Right. Druidic Staff for you, I think. Do I need the contamination? If I have the contagion active, I don't think so. So let us take this, and the septic shock. And we can take the bully next turn. And then we need one more thing. Accuracy increases, opportunism could also be good. Maybe I actually just take this contamination and not the epidemic. You get some accuracy. Armor F, a bit of dodge might be okay. Resistance reduction, critical, damage up. I think critical is... Do I have anything that scales on critical? This lowers your critical power. I completely forgot you're a dwarf. Though... This could be neat. These two could be neat. In that case, I can't have the field study because I need to be in range 6 to do that. In which case, you do need to be a bit more tanky. However, we could take the Toxic Leech to restore health instead of this contagion. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think I need the Hex for that. Weird beeping. Get me health. We're just gonna be chonk. Stun chance. XP gain. I would like some opportunism, but I don't think I'll get that here. You want a druidic staff, which we didn't take. I should have maybe checked that first. But you're gonna get these two. For now. Now, what do you have? Gladiator, you have a bunch of health and damage. Poison damage up, armor down. Just high damage is kind of okay. You do have the vampire, which we could use, but less health. Okay, you do not have the negative healing. Crippling punch, mana shield. Isolation I don't think is for you. I think I'm gonna go with these three, definitely. We could have had on an inertia. But I don't think so. Do I give you isolation? In which case you definitely want this. To go with the crits there. And you're gonna need a whole lot more health. Or a lot of block, actually. Now, if I recall correctly, yeah, let's do this. Give you the spiky counter. And the full health. That should work on the spiky counter as well. And then we need to get you crit and block. And a little bit of accuracy. I would like a big block. I guess move points are also fine. You're gonna need health regen. XP gain, everybody gets XP gain. Skill range is okay for daggers and spears. And also the hammer. You get a hammer and a spear. I will probably mostly hit people with the spear. Magic damage, that goes on you. What is this one? Accuracy, resistance reduction, XP gain, that goes on you. Momentum and healing received, I don't think is relevant. Damage, health, critical power, those go on you. And then you can... No, you want the block. Right. You have move points, less daily health regen, which again makes the cannon a bit annoying on you. Reliability, what do you have? Isolation and poison, both of which also not great for the cannon. But I think we're gonna make you a ranged unit. It's a bit annoying with a giant's blood, isn't it? We could give you crits. The extra health we can... Oh yeah, you're a dwarf. 30% healing received is not bad. I think I might actually do something like this with the cannon. And then just have him have a shit ton of health potions. And go for crits. Which means you need a shit ton of health potions and resistance or something like that. Damage will give you resistance. If we get enough of it. You need accuracy though. Physical damage, no. Healing received. In which case I want you to have additional, like, bag slots. Do we have something like that? Not really. Not what I wanted, thank you. One bag equipment slot. XP gain, should have done that maybe first. I think 3 bag slots might be okay if I go with the big health potions. Daily health regen. Now, what I'm gonna need as well is I built a temple. We already did that, okay. Then we will build, well, first of all, how much money? 176, so we will upgrade you and upgrade you for more money. We get attacked from 3 sides, one of which has ballista, one of which has a full setup of ballista. And we can have some ballista on this side as well. Next turn we'll get set up with the first catapults. This is, again, a level where I'll probably not have a whole lot of production buildings. Who has the best chance of AoE? Probably this guy. You're gonna go down here. You're here. That's a bit annoying. Undo that. We'll use just a rocket jump. Okay, do that. You don't have a buff. That's fine, I'll just level up. Oh yeah, you have extra range, don't you? Is there a twisted? No, shifting pill. I was just, what the fuck? Why is there twisted here? The extra range on this on the multi-hit specifically is always really good. Do I want you to go that close? No, not really. You will get hit. It's fine. They actually spawn on the side with ballistas, which is really nice. There's a bulky. I am. Rock blocks sight. If possible, I'd like to just kill the bulky before he does anything. He is stunned. That's good. Deal damage to lancers, kill isolated enemies. Well, the lancer thing should be possible. If he didn't have so much armor, holy shit. Isolated enemies might be a bit more difficult. Wrong sequencing. Massively wrong sequencing. Okay, the damage to the lances should be done with it. Oh yeah, I forgot, you have the spiky counter, don't you? Spear. God damn it. That kills. Kill him as well. Kill isolated targets. The problem is, of course, getting things isolated first. Okay, so the isolated target thing is not going to happen. But the lancer thing is going to happen. Lacking 22. Yeah. Deal 120 to isolated bulkies. We only have one bulky currently on the map. But it should be very easy to get the damage done. If I can get there is the bigger issue. I think I'd rather wait for a turn. He goes to hit him, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 range. That should be fine. Get some AoE done, then pull the bow out. On your side, you're just gonna throw stuns in. God damn it. Okay, fine. So the bulky will move forward, and then we're just gonna jump him. Fuck. Didn't pay attention to the health. Negative alteration, target at full health. That I don't think is going to happen. The bulkies aren't isolated no more. Okay, that's done. You now need to run away. I don't know if you survive. Needed more block, I guess. Throw one here, throw one here. All of them stunned, very good. Again. Yeah, okay, that's a loss. We do not have enough. I feel like Glintfine is kind of an opposite of Elderlicht. Glintfine, if you have like the first two knights done, I think you're kind of done. Also, now let me check what the Glintfine thing actually is. Veteran of Glintfine, beat Glintfine, a complete all knights. Is that it? Wait, was the veteran always just this and the commander has the extra thing? I think it is. Fuck, okay, yeah, didn't even need to think about it. Use at least 75 workers in Glenwald. Apocalypse of 18 or more, complete at least elf, repel the mist 6 times in Elderlicht. I do that anyway. Longbow. Claws. Flower. That is okay. Flower and claws, not my favorites. 20% are replaced by boomer. With the longbow, that should be fine. What do we have epiphany-wise? Commander of Lickberg. So that is done. We have the headburst and the weird flower. The vein chant I don't think is gonna be that useful because, again, we don't really have the time to set it up. I'm just thinking right now. If you currently do 50 gold. If I buy a house for 30, I think that might actually be more money. So if I upgrade you for 75, we get 20... Oh no, wait, you currently only make 25 gold. So it's not more money. Yeah, this is definitely... Top and left. Let us set up our ballista. This is Haven. Fuck, I fucked it up. Hate if it's not symmetrical. Even if it costs me money. Honestly, get rid of this barricade. This is plain, that's fine. I just want to ensure that the Haven spots aren't blocked by barricades. This is also still Haven. This doesn't look like Haven, but it is. Right. This spot as well. Now, I think you're better down here. And then we'll have you two up here. What are your things? Jailer, stun chance, block. Dragon blood, resistance, but again less block. Okay, so plus 8 block, minus 4 block, you are a human. You do not have isolation. You have 2/3 of the stupid damage build. On the other hand, I could also make you a boomerang boy. This is, by the way, if you take this and then this is just like 80% damage. Or 8% damage, something like that. It's 8% damage, I think. With the Boomerang Boy, we could go for this path as well. I think I might want to do that, but we'll see. Now, what do you have? Assassin for isolation, poison damage, and then accuracy down, which isn't great if you have a fucking longbow in hand. And you also don't even have the isolation path. What the fuck? You do have this, which is always good. You have longer weapons and steady aim. You have the human ballista, which is again always funny. Just like stand on one side. Initiator for the longbow is again. That is actually kind of already a built-in. Kind of, at least. Though, honestly, let me reroll this. Let me reroll this. Let me reroll this. Fucking finally. Because I think I'd rather go with a little bit of this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more here. 10. Like this. Get a whole lot of crit. Accuracy and crit, I think that's fine. Last, you have health and mana, less ranged damage, less dodge and reliability, plus 1 action point. You do have the poison path, which is good for the flower. This doesn't really give you anything specific except not ranged. And you are an elf. You have one with nature, so I just get you to punch, I guess, and then we punch people. And then you need the elusive. We can do that. Okay. Longbow down here. Let us send it. Oh yeah, I forgot. You have garbage accuracy. Isolated targets within 5 tiles from the fog. Okay, we will. This costs 2, 1, 1, right. You fucking missed. Of course you did. I probably should start with that. So you reach, but yeah, you have a few stacks. Give yourself movement and dodge that. Okay. Now you preferably just kill those two. Or you just stun the boomer, that's also fine. The boomers get slower. Of course he missed. Poison here. You can stab him. Actually, you don't need to. Yeah, you don't want to be close to that, I don't think. We can just send in a fireball. Okay, first instinct is gone. You have 2 more action. Okay, yeah. Once again forgot to do that first. As I want to do. Give yourself some armor. Three more boomers. Actually, 4 more boomers. Can we? You can reach, but that's fine. And you don't really use movement, so we're good. Blow up. You're just gonna focus on the boomers because all of the other enemies, I feel like, aren't gonna be that much of a problem. I still need to kill the isolated enemies within 5 tiles of the fog, but I don't think that's going to happen. That's a follow skill, so you need enough movement to still pass. If I move 1 up, he's still in range, good. And now you need to get out, which you can do. Or can you? You will blow up, damaging him. I think we're good. He's probably gonna get overwhelmed with the amount of boomers coming in. And because he misses all the fucking time. I still would like to know who gave this man a fucking bow. Look at this guy missing every fucking shot and went, yep. Bow it is. Having a few chain reactions is kind of funny. How much movement do you have? 6. Which means I think you can get back out. And you just cannot hit those 2. I need to hit those 3. Right, you just absolutely need to kill this man. Target 9 tiles or more from caster. Kill 4 more isolated targets. Also not happening. Did happen? Oh, Ballista. Ballista, my friend. Yeah, you just take out him. Can you stun? Can you stun? No. He doesn't reach anything, so we're good. Why are there so many bulkies? You are out of mana. That ain't great for me. I think what I'm going to do instead is go over here and then just bail. They are gonna fuck up my ballista, aren't they? The problem is if I kill him... I cannot... If I kill him, he'll explode and probably kill him, which makes him explode and kill me. So I can't go there. I can, however, do this. He dies to poison. That's good. That was a boomer? Apparently I'm fucking blind. Okay, so I'm gonna need a temple. Question. Question answered. Good. The question was basically just, if you kill an enemy with a follow-up, does the enemy explode after you followed up? Or before? The answer is before, which is very good for me. That's actually info I should have probably gotten like ages ago. Can you stun? One of them. You will destroy a ballista, I think. Yeah, he will destroy another ballista. Okay, we are at a panic rank of A, which is good enough. Not good enough is that one of my guys is basically dead because I had him suicide into a boomer. A, okay. I was just... Wait, B? No. Is it the overall rating that matters? Wait, which rating is actually relevant? Panic rank. Wait, defense veteran of Glint, fine. It is the overall rating, not the panic. So that's already a loss. Wonderful. Fucking hell, what a start. I think I'm gonna cut it here because I'm not doing well. Maybe it's too warm. I still need to go shopping. Let me actually see. I do like the Omen of the Siege because while this is a ballista, it also in fact affects the catapults. The Omen of Many whatever I don't care for. The Omen of Craftsmanship also not. Instead of an action point, do I get a perk point? might actually be okay early. This I feel like is necessary because it allows me to buy the big gold mine early on. Yeah, not now. Not the head for it. Unfortunate, but that gives me time later to stream something else. Probably, like, what would it be? Monster Trainer Dead Cells, most likely. Yeah, some short one, but I hope you have a nice afternoon nonetheless. And then a nice evening later on. Also, before I forget, thank you for watching, should you ever make it this far. Goodbye!